What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash and Supergirl. I haven't done any kind of videos about the Flash Supergirl musical Glee crossover, as I wasn't really that kind of interested in it. But now they've released synopsis for both episodes. It's looking quite promising, and I do actually like musical theatre, as I went to watch Wicked in London. That was pretty cool. I just didn't really like the thought of having a musical in my kind of TV shows, but I've read the synopsis and they both seem pretty cool. So the crossover will technically start on episode 16, called StarCrossed, probably in the last 10 minutes or so. I'm hoping the crossover is more than we got in the kind of 4-night crossover, which was actually a 3-night crossover. So I hope they don't annoy fans by not actually having enough context on the Supergirl episode. And then the main part of the crossover will be on The Flash Season 3, Episode 17, Duet. So on March 20th edition of Supergirl, that's when it kicks off, and then it will finish on the 21st, which is the following night, Tuesday night, on The Flash. That's for American kind of dates. So for the crossover starting on Supergirl, it goes like this. Terry Hatcher, who played Lois Lane in the new Adventures of Superman, I think it was. So this is the Music Meister kind of storyline. It says this: a new villain comes to National City, putting Supergirl on high alert. Meanwhile, Wynn's girlfriend gets Wynn in trouble with the law. Maggie attempts to help Wynn, but old loyalties get in the way. The Music Meister attacks Supergirl. So it's quite kind of broad. I mean, it's kind of restricted. It doesn't really tell you a lot, but it does seem quite interesting. So I'm a bit surprised that the aliens, my prediction is that, and I've said that these mystery aliens who are looking for Mon-El will turn out to be, Terry Hatcher's going to be one of them. As you can clearly see in a picture she tweeted, she had a costume that looked identical to the kind of CGI step-in kind of images, parts that we had in Supergirl so far. And it's interesting that they're letting Wynn have a girlfriend and let that actually come through. And it's pretty cool how the Music Meister attacks Supergirl during that episode. So for the duet part, the episode 17, this one sounds more interesting. So it goes like this. The Music Meister in the Flash and Supergirl musical crossover. Barry and the team are surprised when Mon-El and Hank Henshaw arrive on their Earth, carrying comatose Supergirl. So obviously the Music Meister has kind of put her into a comatosis. Supergirl, who was whammied by the Music Meister, unable to wake her up, they turn to Team Flash to save her. So it's quite interesting that we're going to get to see Mon-El. Mon-El is kind of a favourite of a lot of Supergirl fans, so that would be, maybe it's cool. He's quite cool, and Hank Henshaw's getting involved. A lot of people were annoyed that Martian Manhunter wasn't involved in the last crossover, so that's quite cool. But then it goes, however, the Music Meister surprises the Flash and puts him in a similar coma. So this is where it kind of gets interesting. One that Team Flash can't cure. Kara and Barry wake up without their powers in an alternate reality where life is like a musical, and the only way to escape is by following the script. So each episode sounds pretty interesting. So I presume how they're going to get out of this comatosis coma is by singing a variety of songs, and I presume that a lot of the cast will be there. I mean, I've seen on John Barrowman's Twitter that he's going to be there. Professor Stein or Dr. Stein, I can't remember which one he's actually called. He's going to be there. So, and then I guess there's going to be a lot of other characters from both shows appearing in this alternate universe. But ultimately, they're going to get out. So it does seem pretty promising. I mean, I don't normally do videos like this, but I haven't done one single video on the kind of musical crossover, as I wasn't really that interested. But it seems pretty cool now, so I'm quite looking forward to this episode, which will come up in 20th and 21st of March, so in a couple of weeks time, so that should be pretty cool. And the fact that Terry Hatcher, Mystery Aliens, is coming, as you guys know, I've done a lot of videos on Mon-El. Who is Mon-El? So we're going to find out when Terry Hatcher arrives if she is actually playing the Mystery Aliens that we have been seeing on the kind of teasers and also kind of Jeremiah Danvers said to Monel, Kara wouldn't be pleased if she knows who you are, and that was a kind of tease in last week's episode. So it's going to be quite cool towards the end of my kind of season for Supergirl. At least it might get quite interesting with this episode. At least I kind of find it interesting. So, and I wasn't really interested about it before, so I presume that a lot of people will be tuning in to see this, and the kind of Supergirl and the Flash singing will be quite cool, because I don't really know much about it, but apparently they both kind of were on Glee at the same time, so it's kind of like a Glee reunion. And it says Darren, who's playing the Music Meister, was on the Glee as well, so it's kind of like a Glee team up. Wasn't really that interested, but it will be cool. It'd be cool for me to see if is Cisco going to get singing. I don't really know. It's Kid Flash. Kid Flashes have got a music album out. So guys, comment down below. I've got no idea who's actually singing on it. I've not really looked on purpose, but if you want to fill me in down below, do so, and I will check it out. I hope you all enjoyed the kind of Flash accelerating man video that I did earlier. It's doing pretty well. But guys, this is it for kind of a synopsis breakdown tease video that I wanted to put out there right now. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment if you want to, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out guys.